Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula, and welcome to another Pokemon Go deep dive video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Mega Kangaskhan. This is of course the most recent Mega Evolution that was released into Pokemon Go, and there's a lot of question marks regarding whether or not this Mega Evolution is worth going after. I'm going to be talking about everything you need to know regarding Mega Kangaskhan in this video, so let's roll the intro and jump right into it. Alrighty, let's dive right into Mega Kangaskhan. So, this is one of those Mega Evolutions that unfortunately is going to get outclassed by pretty much every other Mega Evolution out there. And of course, the reason for this is because it is a normal type, and it's going to be very rare that a normal type Pokemon is going to be useful in raid battles or in PvP situations. But of course, right now in PvP, you can't even use Mega Evolutions, so this Pokemon straight up falls by the wayside. Now, in order to understand why this Pokemon is so weak, let's get into its stats and its move pool. So first of all, it has an attack stat of 246, a defense stat of 210, and stamina of 233. Now, on paper, this may seem pretty well-rounded. It's extremely tanky compared to a lot of other Mega Evolutions, and it decently holds out with its attack stat. But this Pokemon is a normal type Pokemon, so unfortunately, even though it has quite a lot of different moves in its arsenal, it doesn't benefit from stab in pretty much any of them. So let's get into those moves right now. So in terms of its fast moves, it can come with either low kick or mud slap. Of course, out of both of these, mud slap is going to be pretty useful considering that it is a ground type move, which is going to be strong against more raid bosses, and on top of that, it does generate a lot of energy. Now, in terms of charge moves, it can have either Crunch, Earthquake, Outrage, Power Up Punch, and of course with the use of an elite charge TM, you could have Brick Break or Stomp. Stomp is the only move that will benefit from stab. Unfortunately, there is not a single Pokemon out there that is going to be weak against normal types. So even though you benefit from stab, it's not necessarily going to be that useful. On its own, this Pokemon is quite weak when it comes to raid battles. Unfortunately, it's not going to make that big of an impact, even though it does have quite a lot of different moves that you could use, and a lot of those moves could boost up other Pokemon with those types of moves. But other than that, there really is no point in bringing this Pokemon to a raid battle. And that is simply because of the fact that if you are going to be bringing this Pokemon to boost up the attack damage of your raid party, you are better off bringing a Pokemon that has the actual typing that you want to boost up. For example, if you want to boost up dragon type attacks, rather than bringing a Mega Kangaskhan with Outrage, you could bring a Pokemon like Mega Altaria and have a much better effect. Not only will you boost up the dragon type attacks of your raid mates, but because Altaria itself is a dragon type, you're actually going to dish out a lot more damage and it's going to be a lot better for you. So, all in all, Mega Kangaskhan is extremely disappointing, and it's unfortunately because of its own typing. It does have a lot of value in terms of giving you some XL candies if you can get it to Mega level 3, but other than that, it's not necessarily something you're going to use in terms of raid battles or gym battles or anything like that. Now, there is a lot of potential for this Pokemon within PvP, and that is of course when we eventually get Mega Evolutions into the Go Battle League, this Pokemon might actually slip into relevance. It cannot be overstated that the stats are actually extremely well-rounded. Mega Kangaskhan does have a decent attack stat while also having a really good defense and stamina stat. And then of course, it has one of the most diverse move pools currently in the game, and it does have a really nice charge attack in Mud Slap. So this Pokemon could be an absolute menace in the Go Battle League if it ever eventually comes out. Okay, so given everything we just talked about, is this Pokemon worth going after? Is it worth doing a whole bunch of Mega Kangaskhan raids in order to get the Mega Energy? Well, I would say it is a situation where it's going to depend on what you are looking for. If you want to collect XL candies for normal type Pokemon, then yes, this is one of those Mega Evolutions that you absolutely must farm up. But if you are looking for a good Mega Evolution to use in raid battles, then this is one that I would skip out. But it's like I said, there is potential that this could be a very powerful Pokemon in PvP in the future, but it doesn't look like we're going to be getting Mega Evolutions in the Go Battle League anytime soon. So do keep that in mind. This is not necessarily something you need to invest in right away, but it could be useful in the future. We just have to wait and see, but it's all going to depend on what Niantic does with Mega Evolutions and the Go Battle League. Like honestly, there is a lot of potential in PvP with this Mega Evolution. It only has one specific weakness, and that is of course fighting types, and it is going to be resistant to ghost type attacks, which means it could be a very powerful Pokemon to use against Giratina Origin Form. And of course, I'm assuming Mega Evolutions will only be usable in the Master League, and that is something that is going to be extremely powerful for the Master League meta. Ground type attacks are really strong against Melmetal and Dialga, and then of course, Outrage along with the resistance to ghost type attacks is going to be very powerful against Giratina Origin Form. In the Master League, this one could be the top Pokemon on the list, but because Mega Evolutions are not available in the Go Battle League, there really is no point in using this Pokemon right now. Personally, I'm really disappointed because this is actually one of the more fun Mega Evolutions that are currently available. It doesn't do too much to its physical appearance, but it is pretty fun to see the baby Kangaskhan come out of its pouch and actually fight alongside its mom. I mean, it's a very fun theme for a Mega Evolution, but it's just unfortunate that there really isn't too many situations where you would use this particular Mega Evolution. But in any case, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I pretty much covered everything you needed to know regarding this Mega Evolution. Again, it's not necessarily one worth going after right now, unless you're someone that is looking to collect XL candies, but that's really the only case where it's going to be useful. And even in that case, you do need to get to Mega Level 3 in order to fully utilize that sort of bonus. But yeah, I would love to know your thoughts regarding this Mega Evolution down below, so definitely share your comments and let's have a great discussion, because maybe there is something that I completely missed regarding this Mega Evolution. Again, I know there's going to be players out there who will end up using this Mega Evolution, mainly because it does have an extremely diverse move pool. It will boost up those ground type and dragon type attacks, but of course, in the future, we are going to be getting Mega Garchomp, and that is pretty much going to put an end to that. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget that little bell so you stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support this channel in any way, then do consider checking out the links in the description below. For all of my patrons, they get a permanent spot on my friends list, so if you want to raid with me and play with me, then do consider going out and checking out my Patreon. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. I'm Count Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I will catch you all later.